Good evening and welcome to You Can't Handle the Truth Movies. My name's Chris, this is James, and tonight we're going to review The Fountain of Youth.
You can't handle the truth!
Two estranged siblings join forces to seek the legendary Fountain of Youth. Using historical clues, they embark on an epic quest filled with adventure. If successful, the mythical fountain could grant them immortality. John Krasinski, Natalie Portman, Eiza Gonzalez.
I was watching this film. I thought it was a Guy Ritchie film. I got in the car. We was doing in the Cobra scene, and it's got some good. I thought I'll message Chris and say, check out this film. It started to get my anticipation of where it's going. I was getting a lot of National Treasure vibes, and what was the other film I said? There's another one. I can't remember. Indiana Jonesy, kind of they're looking for the thing.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. So I thought this might be quite good. So it starts off quite strong. I found as it goes on, a lot of things repeat. Like the sister is always
Why are we doing
so
this?
surprised every single scene.
After the first time, you should have you've broken and stolen a painting from it. He's gonna do.
He just kept doing the same things over and over, and she was just as surprised. There wasn't much change in the character arcs of either people, and I actually liked John's character. He's not the kind of character I like in a movie, a bit too over the top, a bit cocky, but the sister was moaning so much about this. I was like, I quite like John's character, and I think he led the film quite well, but it did have a bit of a trail off me towards the middle and ending of the movie.
When it got from being relatively okay following clues to all of a sudden I've got a 3D scan of underneath the pyramids. Magic is now a thing, which hasn't been a thing for the whole film, but right now it's a thing at the end.
I would let the magic go though, because the whole premise of the movie is about a fountain of youth. So you know it's coming, but the scan, it did kind of fast forward all of a sudden.
It just had it.
Yeah, and when it's in the tomb, it's just like, you're going to delay me, so it's just knock and blow the walls down, and it's just like, okay, that's kind of just got straight to the end then.
And then that Esme character, which I actually enjoyed as a character, but honestly, are you a highly trained martial artist, weapons expert, or are you the person that somehow loses to John every single time? Because they'll be having a little fight and she gets tied up and hanging from a rope, and then she'll take on 10 guards.
Yeah.
I'm like, which one are you?
The bad guy was a billionaire surprise, and he wanted eternal everything, because having everything wasn't enough. He needed more everything. Very stereotypical.
And the ending was so quick.
Yeah,
he saw into it, and it was like, really, he's actually pure of heart because he didn't want to take it and drain life from his niece and sister. Who was it? No, it wasn't his niece. It was his nephew. Sorry, and sister. Even though they were annoying as anything, and as you can see, forgettable. So he doesn't drink from the Fountain of Youth. Doesn't become more powerful and all that kind of stuff, and then it just goes well. When the bad guy does, it kills him. The end. Brilliant.
It gives you some anticipation. It's like, let's see where we go on this journey. This might be quite a good film, good director. It's a good chase at the beginning, and it really is a mixed bag of messiness.
I like those kind of films where you they follow a clue.
I do. I really like them. That's
National Treasure, all of that.
I rewatch National Treasure.
Even like the Da Vinci Code films.
Absolutely.
Clue, find this. Great. It was so easy.
And it didn't leave anything to the imagination. It's just like, this is going to happen. We know this is going to happen. It's happened. Then it's the end.
There's no way to figure out the next bit. Ta-da!
They do rely on one of the people in the group in a lot of these things always having a certain level of knowledge about a certain thing that allows them to figure out the clue. Like there was that one bit.
Music.
The music.
The young lad
had the music. Yeah. So
rubbish.
You can't really figure that out unless
all those other people didn't notice, but just if I was gonna sit down and watch a film that had this kind of violence and stuff in and action and stuff like that, but was iconic and brilliant, National Treasure,
just one of the other
Tomb
ones.
Raider,
it's not
Indiana Jones,
not up there. No,
it just doesn't compete with them. And honestly, just go watch one of them instead. Out of 10,
shall we round it up then? Like I said, if you're going 4.5, I'm going to go a bit higher than that. I did enjoy the movie, but it was just a bit of a mixed bag. I'm gonna go for 5.6. I'm going quite a bit because 4.5 is very, very low for me. Like, we're getting into unwatchable territory there.
Well, it's just pointless. I wish I'd put a different film on to get what I thought I was going to get from this film. And the thing that let me down is Guy Ritchie recently has been making some great stuff.
Yeah, no, that's true.
What is this?
That's true. I didn't hate it, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it. And I'm not in a rush to watch it again. But I just wouldn't rate it as low as you. But like I get where you're coming from. So 4.5. I'll go 5.5.
5.
So it's 5
straight
out
in the
of
middle.
10, which is basically just it's acceptable.
Yeah.
But like, who cares?
It's a TV movie.
Okay.
The problem is, lots of movies coming out, not many great ones.